President Uhuru Kenyatta, like I said, is already in Kisumu County for a roller coaster tour where he will inspect a number of handshake projects and preside over the Madaraka Day celebrations, which is on the 1st of June. It's a visit that bears enormous economic and political significance. And speaking of politics, the president, for the very first time since 5 judges termed the BBI process null and void, and right in his handshake partner Raila Odinga's backyard, pronounced himself on the issue. And our political affairs reporter Kennedy Muredi is now joining us live from Kisumu. Kennedy, a very good evening to you. Glad to see you. What was the president's response to the BBI judgment?
Well, a very good evening to you, Zainab, there in Nairobi. And I don't know what's the last time you were here in Kisumu. Actually, as we were coming in with our team, we were able to see a number of development projects that we have not seen since we came here. Even the roads themselves have actually been given a serious upgrade. And this is not something that we were very much used to. And actually, some of the sections that had even stalled for quite some time are now have been put up back on track. Remember, President Uhuru Kenyatta, even on Friday, had a meeting with members of parliament from this region, and some of them spoke to the specific project they would want the national government to tackle. And in President Uhuru Kenyatta trying to come to this region, and as per your question, is that they're trying to revive and also stamp authority of the relationship that is there between President Uhuru Kenyatta and his handshake partner Raila Odinga. And this region has actually been very receptive. Remember, President Uhuru Kenyatta touched down today and once went into Siaya County, into Game constituency, where he was accompanied by a number of local leaders who there tried to even praise what they have been able to do right now with regards to the relationship that is there between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. And to the specifics of your question about BBI, is that President Uhuru Kenyatta has already set the ground rolling for what is going to be the topic for the next few days with regards to the Building Bridges initiative that has been put a brakes on by the courts. And actually what they have done is that President Uhuru Kenyatta says that he is very confident about what they have put up as a case of appeal in the courts of appeal. And he went ahead to even stamp more authority on Siaya County Senator James Orengo, where Uhuru, when he's speaking, said that when we have lawyers like James Orengo, we do not expect to lose this case. But this is a story that I prepared earlier in the day with regards to that and what Uhuru said.
President Uhuru Kenyatta touched base in the Nyanza region to a rousing welcome as his handshake partner and big brother Raila Odinga set the stage for a kingly reception. Of different development projects in Siaya County, President Kenyatta assured residents of the Nyanza region the relationship he had built with opposition leader Raila Odinga was intact and will transcend his government.
Na mimi niko hapa kushukuru ndugu yangu, na namkushukuru kwa sababu munaona kazi ndio hapo na kazi hiyo imewezekana kwa sababu tunasimama pamoja. Na kutoka wakati ambapo tulisema ya kwamba tutaunganisha Wakenya, ndugu yangu amesimama kidete, tumesaidiana na tutaendelea kusaidiana. Hata tukiangalia siku za usoni tutakuwa tukiangalia pamoja, na ndio Wakenya wawe kitu kimoja. Mwataka hivyo ama mwataka namna gani?
But even as he called attention to the clearly evident fruits of their partnership with Raila Odinga, he was keen to provide a unified front in battling the BBI case currently before the courts for appeal.
BBI haisaidii Raila na familia yake. BBI haisaidii Uhuru. BBI ni ya kusaidia wananchi wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, kuhakikisha ya kwamba wananchi mashinani wanapata haki yao, isipojali ni serikali gani ambayo itakuweko.
Sisi tulikubaliana tunataka kuleta mabadiliko ya kudumu kusaidia wananchi wa Kenya, na tukaleta kitu inaitwa BBI. Wangapi wanaunga mkono BBI? Neno kwa mkono. Tunasema nobody can stop. Nobody can stop.
People are united behind BBI.
Speaking for the first time since a 5-judge bench rendered the BBI process null and void, the president expressed confidence of a positive outcome at the Court of Appeal.
Tukiwa na mawakili kama Orengo tunaweza kushindwa kweli? Si tutaweza? Tutaweza ama hatutaweza? Tutaweza ama tutaweza?
But even as the two brothers drum up support for BBI, a number of leaders have been pushing to have the BBI implemented through Parliament, should the courts sink the appeal.
We must welcome all suggestions from right-thinking sources. Mimi naona sio mambo baya. Wakiniuliza, nitawasaidia vile inawezekana.
Kwa vile kotini imeleta shida na wakati inayobaki ni kidogo sana. Mimi nimeomba bunge la Kenya, viongozi wa chama zote, chama kubwa kama ODM Jubilee, chama ndogo kama KANU, Obarahire na kuna hii Wiper, wote tushirikiane kwa sababu katiba ya Kenya inakubali mabadiliko ya katiba kwa njia mbili, kupitia bunge na kupitia kwa wananchi.
Let them not bring BBI back to Parliament. Parliament has been captured by the state. The few of us who have withstood the tide of BBI in Parliament have already been overrun by the state capture that is happening in Parliament.
Both the president and ODM leader Raila Odinga are bracing for a major fight back to salvage the BBI through a legal battle that brings together a top cream of lawyers. Kennedy Mureithi, NTV.
Well, that is a story that I prepared earlier, but also Zainab, you'll realize that this matter on BBI and the Courts of Appeal is not going to be a very easy one. Remember, even in issuance of its orders just the other day, the Courts of Appeal or the courts were able to say that all that had been decided by the 5-judge bench was going to be in place until this case is going to be heard. However, they added a rider in saying that it is going to be expeditiously heard. Remember, there are some voices that were there in that particular story that I have done, and some of them were saying that bring it to Parliament and we'll be able to deal with it. Others are saying don't bring it to court to Parliament because they know that the numbers that were shown. Remember also in trying to push for that agenda of a parliamentary move, there might be a new bill that may be introduced and also opening up that document to further recommendations and probably changes to that particular bill. So we are looking at a quagmire with regards to having this particular BBI in 2021. But also we do expect that President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga in their first June address, they'll be able to give us the way forward probably. And if that way forward is not going to involve the courts, probably is also another matter that we can wait on. But right now we are in Kisumu, making sure that we do give you up-to-date information. Also tomorrow morning from 7:30 in the morning, we'll be going to receive President of Burundi, Evariste Ndayishimiye, who will be arriving here, and they will going to have President Uhuru Kenyatta and himself have a meeting with regards to how the two countries can relate. But right now, it's back to you, Zainab, in studio. Thank you.
All right.